People ask me how I can raise so many animals on the farm and not have the animals eat each other, basically. And I wanted to answer that because it's an important question. If you see my videos, you'll see a squirrel and quail and birds and goats and dogs and cats all live peacefully together. There's a reason that that happens. It's not by accident, and I certainly don't want to give people the impression, although social media is going to do what it does anyway, but I don't want to give people the impression that squirrels do well around any of those animals. The number one way that squirrels die is by cats. Second is by cars. So you should definitely be warned around those animals. And what it is and how the secret is a whole lot of time and a whole lot of patience and a whole lot of supervision. So I took time away from my launching my job about 6 months, and I'm paying for it now, but I just concentrated completely on the squirrel because I my life priorities are what a lot of people would disagree with. My life priorities, to my own fault and to my own detriment, are the animals come first. So if I adopt an animal, if I'm helping an animal, I take that promise as seriously as a human being can, as a number one promise. When I say to that animal, I'm going to take care of you, it is written in stone, it is written in my heart. There is no capitalistic job or anything else that can take me away from that. I would love to move to another country, to be honest with you, but I won't be moving while I have a squirrel because I promised to one little squirrel that I was going to be there for her as long as she needed me. And that's the basis of my life. I have them, so that's the priority. A lot of people aren't able to do that for whatever reason. It's taken me 25 years to be able to do this, of having the same idea throughout that 25 years. But it's taken that supervision and the constant daily effort of slowly moving my animals to a place where they're a little bit more together. So making sure that they're okay. Like I just had a quail hatch today. I've got other quail that are actually in my kitchen right now. That's why I'm always cleaning. But they're in my kitchen, and there's going to be a staggered approach. I forgot the psychology, exposure. And they call it exposure therapy, but you just expose things at a small pace. People in America are used to, and around the world are used to, getting things done quickly and fast and without really paying attention. My life is exactly opposite. I pay a lot of attention. I take a lot of time. My loyalty is the biggest thing that I have. I try and step away from capitalism as much and as often as I can. And animals are my number one priority. So it can be done here. It's very hard. And I also live my life completely differently from anybody else. So it's just that. It's just those things, just those little tiny things. But I think of it like I have my life the way that I want it to be, which is with truth and authenticity and loyalty and to doing what really makes a difference. Not necessarily to people, but I sure can't tell you it makes a difference to one little squirrel.